What is up, race fans? My name is Owen, and welcome back to the Bent Fender podcast. And in this one, I will be reviewing the Singapore Grand Prix. So, before the race, um, Carlos Sainz is starting in his 200th career Grand Prix, as well as Lewis Hamilton is starting in his 350th Grand Prix. Damn, that's a lot of races. So getting on to the actual race, Lando Norris and Max Verstappen were on the front row. Norris takes the initial lead. Then green flag pit stop start. Then Alex Albon had to retire the car as he had an overheating problem, so he is out. Then a little while later, Kevin Magnussen ended up retiring his car, so he is out. The broadcast didn't really bring it up, what happened to Magnussen, which they normally do, but... And other than that, Lando Norris just drove away with this race. Like, at one point, he had an almost 30-second lead. Like, there was no beating Norris today. Like, it was nuts. So yeah, Lando Norris wins. And the top 10 were Norris, Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, George Russell, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Nico Hulkenberg, and Checo Perez. And the driver to get the fastest lap was Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo also won Driver of the Day. And one thing about that is this might be Daniel Ricciardo's final race, or final Grand Prix for a little while, as Logan Sargent is taking over his seat. So I don't know if I think he's still in the driver pool for next year, but he might also retire, as he's had a 13-year career. And ending on a dead last of the running position race drivers. Probably not the way he wants to go out. He probably also wants to go out in halfway decent equipment, because I keep wanting to call him at AlphaTauri, but it's the Visa Red Bull, whatever the hell that team's called. AlphaTauri was such a better name, but as they're not the sponsor anymore. So yeah. Honestly, this was kind of a boring race, but it wasn't terrible. Like, there were some good racing moments here and there throughout the whole race, but wasn't the best. So, I'll probably rate this race 6.5 out of 10. Yeah. So, with that being said, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, as well as go check out my other channels, one being my main of FanRantan, and the other one being a D&D one that is under the Boundless Shores. Go check those ones out, and join me next week for the U.S. Grand Prix from Circuit of the Americas, which has a sprint race. So, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Peace.